CGR Undertow, and obviously I'm very busy today. There are a lot of things I have to do. There are a lot of things I'm doing. And I still wanted to take some time to share something with all of you. So please, step inside my lab! You know, on second thought, I don't want to take you to my secret lab because it's a secret lab. I mean, if I took you all there, it would cease to be secret, and if a secret lab's not secret, then what's the point of a secret lab? I could do horrible experiments anywhere. I want to do them in a secret lab. So you guys can go f*** yourselves. You're not going to see my secret lab. Not today! But I do have something I'd like to show you, and it's a package. A package that was sent to me by Gary from Ridgewood, New Jersey. He's a loyal Undertowed and fan of Classic Game Room, and he's a very good man. And you know how I can tell he's a good man? Because he sends me crap. Check this out. Gary gets me in a way very few of you ever do. Actually, I'm a pretty easy book to read, so I can't give Gary too much credit. But this is awesome. So clearly what Gary's done here is he's designed something to appease the gods. The gods being Chuck Jones and Frizz Freeling and Bob Clampett. Those are my gods. Now that we've got all the blasphemy out of the way, check this out. This is a package that was sent in the mail. Gary didn't have to do this, but he chose to do it. And that's why I like Gary. Look at this. This is me in the Looney Tunes rings. CGR Undertow in the Looney Tunes font. That's all, Toads. I am basically just a living, breathing cartoon character. But the important thing about this box is what's inside it. It's what Gary sent. And look at this. Holy crap, Gary, you are my friend for all times and forever. Look at this. First off, I mean, this is actually for Mark, so that could get out of here. I don't want any of that. And, oh, these are for Mark too, so we can just throw those away. But the rest is for me, and that's what's important. It's all for me, not you, Mark. I should probably pick those up, or I will get beaten mercilessly with failed technology. So my part of the package, from what I can gather, is twofold. The first fold, it's not a literal fold, it's a figurative thing. The first part is this. Holy crap, Gary sent me some TMNT toys, and not just any TMNT toys. He sent me a letter. And what these are, they're blind box toys. These are, you know, these are starting to become very popular over here in the States. I think they've always been a thing over in Japan, but now I'm starting to see them more and more over here. And what they are is basically, you know, they're little toys that are in boxes, right? But when you buy the boxes, you don't know what toy is in them. It's a guessing game. It's all potluck dinner, you know what I mean? It's a hodgepodge. So you spend your money not knowing what you're gonna get. So if you've never seen these before, they're like little plastic toys. They're hollow. You know, they're not very thick or heavy or anything. They're just like hollow plastic. But they're also very cool. Like you can pop the heads off. You can put them back on. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I think it's pretty cool. And also, they come with a bunch of weapons. Check this out. Here's the bow staff. We've got a pair of sais. We've got some nunchucks. And we've got katana blades. And actually, Gary mentioned in his letter, it came with a spare body. Which actually, you know, you would think the spare body, boy, that's pretty useful. But it says M on it. It's a Michelangelo body. So I guess Mikey's the only one who's like, he has a history of losing his body. The rest of them, like, I'm not going to put a Raphael head on a Michelangelo body. What would be the point of that? Well, what I want to know is how do I get Donatello to hold his weapon? He can't stand up and hold the weapon. The weapon's way too big. He's going to have to, like, it looks like he's fishing. Well, we can at least give Raphael his weapons, though, because if he doesn't, he'll just go AWOL. That's the thing about Raphael. You can't predict him. And that's what I like about him. He's unpredictable just like I am. That's why he's one of my favorite turtles. None of you guys knew that I was going to start the video the way I did today. But then once I did, it all made sense. These weapons got a little bent in transit, so I'd like to thank the U.S. Postal Service for almost ruining my toys. Boy, thanks, U.S. Postal Service. You're lucky. You're lucky I didn't see you when you pulled in here, or actually I don't think I can threaten postal workers. They were just doing their job. So what you see before you are really all of my favorite things all in one image. We've got the Ninja Turtles, we've got Looney Tunes, we've got me. We've got Emma way off in the distance watching. She's just watching because we have plans for later and she wants to make sure that I stay on point today. And if you guys know anything about me, I always stay on point. Don't worry, Emma, I'll be done in a minute. But at first I have to get to what else Gary sent me. Look, he sent me something else. He could have stopped at this. Frankly, he could have just stopped at the image of me. But nope, that's not the kind of guy Gary is. He also sent me this. Look at this. It's Chuckie. He's got a knife. He's up to no good. It's Chuckie from Chuckie. So obviously Chuckie is a sick, demented redhead who kills people on television, and I'm almost the same thing. I'm a sick, demented redhead who kills his coworkers on the internet. So I am basically Chuckie, just without the overhaul. What are these called? Overalls? These are apparently also blind box figures, only these ones are horror classics. Look how many there are. And the funny thing about this is, I don't even like horror movies because they scare me, and I am a huge pussy, which you would not know watching some of the videos on our channel that are horror-centric. That's the thing, I like to make horror, I don't like to watch it. I don't even watch my own horror. So these are all obviously the greatest thing in the world, and they're about to go on my desk, on my toy shelf, which we'll take care of in a second. But before we get to that, I did want to take a moment, one more time, and sincerely thank Gary from the bottom of my twisted and possibly scarred heart. Because Gary, I'll be real honest with you, and I'll be real honest with all of you. In my real life, people aren't very kind to me. This is an actual Major League Baseball that was thrown to me by Pirates outfielder Jose Tabata. I keep it here and play with it when Mark's not looking, and I pretend to be doing work. However, that is an empty spot. There goes my baseball. So now we will proceed to fill it. Look at this. Gary, you are filling my empty space and the empty space in my heart. See, that's the thing. This isn't just symbolic. This is actually quite literal. You're filling the emptiness in my heart with the joy and love. That's the thing about that. That's the thing about CGR Undertow. It's not just a channel about video games. This has really been a journey of self-discovery for not only me, but I think all of you. You know what? I'll be perfectly honest with you guys and myself. We are a lot more alike than even you would think.